What's up, guys? It's Catterpillerinc here again with another Minecraft video, and welcome back to something random. Wait, I always say, I'm used to saying it's a Minecraft video, but in this case, it's not really a Minecraft video, it's half a Minecraft video. Whatever, so, today I'm doing a tutorial for a little piece of software that's kind of amazing. So, if you're ever interested in making an adventure map, or a big world, a survival game, something awesome, some giant awesome world, but you're not good with MC Edit or World Edit or anything like that, and you're just like, ah, crap, I'm not good with MC Edit or World Edit or anything like that. No, only me. Anyway, so this is an easy to use software that basically allows you to make worlds customly, and it's really easy. There's an assortment of tools which you will use, and overall you can make some pretty awesome creations, or just custom terrain if you want something more custom. So first you need to create a new world. There's a bunch of options, and I already created one. But what I'd do is I'd start out with, here, I'll just demonstrate. So I'd start out with a very big world, somewhere around like 5,000, because that's a good. Oops, that's too big. Somewhere around 5,000 by 5,000. It auto-corrects it to be a multiple of 128 because that's the size of the chunk, and it has to be compatible with the size of a chunk. So you can also choose a few options. I keep most of these normal except for the size, and then the only thing I really change is the level and the water level. Basically, I make it a giant ocean biome so you can just make mountains out of that, because it's a good place to start. So I'm not going to create a new one because I already have one. And let's go over the tools in order. Okay, starting with this one. Now this one, it basically raises a giant pyramid out of the water. Like that. No description needed. And actually, before I continue, I'm going to show a 3D view. Just gonna do some things. There, that's probably good. Just try. I'm not good at arranging things, so just make this kind of small. Okay. Oh, darn it. Oh, look! I just uploaded a video, and that's why I have that in the corner. So, as soon as I get this arranged, we can continue. Okay. So, let's try and find. I don't really know where this pretty view is looking at. I made the world pretty big. So I'll just go to the center maybe? This should be looking at the center. Oh. Aha! Look. You can see a pyramid. So you can check both the 3D view and the other view. You can watch as I pull up little pyramids out of the water. Yeah, there's not really too much complicated. I'm just gonna flatten this out. Or, oops, that's the wrong tool. We'll be going over that later. There's the flatten tool. That's also not the right tool. I don't know, I'm not the best with softwares. Where's the flatten thing? Flatten. Oh. I really am bad with this. Okay, flatten. Just gonna get rid of that, kind of. Also flatten a little bit of the area around this. So that's the pyramid tool. Now this next tool is the raised pyramid. Raised rotated pyramid. Oh, so there's two types of pyramids, so I won't go with them. There's also the flood thing, and since this is already here. No. What are you doing? Oh, it's flooding. Even though there's already ocean, so it's kinda useful. Cancel. Okay. So there's also lava flood tool. It's flooding it with lava. Yeah. Okay. So they're pretty self-explanatory, flooding. I mean, what else? It's taking a while, maybe because I'm recording, or maybe because I computer's kind of slow sometimes. Anyway, you get the idea. So next tool is the raise or lower terrain. Now, I think by default this is set to raise. Yeah, pretty simple. How do you set it to lower? Oh, you right click to lower it. So, it's probably one of the more useful tools just to basically make terrain. So, I'll just make a basic terrain. Let's make it... There's also all these brushes. Basically, they change the spread out in this. You can see, like, if it's one giant thing, or if it's kind of smooth. I don't really know how to describe it. I'm bad at describing things. Why am I even a commentator? Because it's fun. So, there's also squares, and things that kind of do rough terrain. Hello, rough terrain. If you look at the 3D view, it roughens it up. Or there's this tool, which does also stuff like that. Okay, so there's next is the flatten tool, which we saw before. It basically just lowers things and then flattens it out. So there. Let's just make a big flat area so we have some area to work with. How am I using this brush? Oh, that's not right. Oh. Okay, that brush was good. Oh, what are you doing? Okay. The flatten tool is supposed to use to flatten things, but you can also kind of use it to make land. Now, there's a little scale right here. That is 100 blocks, so it's a pretty large scale, so sometimes you have to think about how big you're actually making something. Okay, so that's, I guess, a good enough thing. Then this next tool is the smooth. Now, there's nothing really to smooth if I roughen it out, actually. Not using the smooth tool. Using the raise tool. There. So you can see I made some rough stuff. It's so rough. And then I use a smooth tool. Much better. Much less rough. And then next is the raise mountain tool, which is it raises a mountain. Again, self-explanatory. Ooh. Can't really see that there. You can also make this more of a point by choosing a different brush. You can kind of see it. So I can just make a bunch of little mountains. There. Just make a random mountainy thing. Now if you were an expert with this, you could make a good world, but I'm just doing tutorial and then being bad. You can also change the spawn point. I'll make it the top of this mountain for no reason. And you can sponge, which just dries up the area. So I can just get rid of all the water. Which is kind of interesting, seeing as the ocean's probably just going to flow in, and this is going to look really weird. I don't know, it's cool. Next one, global options. Yeah, there's options there, you can mess around with them. But also, there's this layers thing. You can add all of these things. You can see. You can add frost. This is good if you've made a tall mountain. Like, just make a tall mountain. Alright, so there's a one. Now I can use frost, and it's more realistic. Actually, make it a smaller brush. Like, mountains usually have frost on the top because it's supposed to be freaking cold up there. You can also add caverns. It shows up as this purpleness because, I don't know, it's a weird way of demonstrating caverns, but that's where caverns will be. I'll just make some over here for randomness. And you can also choose like trees and stuff, what you want it to be. So I'll make over here a forest, and over here a forest. I'll make this giant mountain a pine, with a little bit over here. Let's make this whole other area pine. Yeah, this whole bottom place pine. Giant pine forest that goes into the ocean. And I'll make some swamp over here. Some swamp's cool. And resources. We'll put lots of resources over here. Populate. Sure, how about we put some villages? And yeah, just mess around. There's also terrain. So you can add different blocks. There's a large selection of blocks. I'll add some grass, where it's not grassy. Maybe over here I can put some. I'll put some desert over here. What about that? And I'll put some mushroom biome over here. Yeah, whatever. And I'll put some 5 over here. I don't know. Okay, so now that we're done messing up this place, oh, cancel. There's a bunch of tools up here, which are just basic tools, self-explanatory. You don't really need my tutorialism. So I will now export the world and meet you in Minecraft. You can also export as an image file, which is kind of cool, or height map. I'll just do Minecraft map. You can choose the name, Shelby, my awesome testness. Okay, you can also choose a lot of stuff like resources. Mess around with those. I'll make diamond a very high percentage. We want lots of diamonds. 80% for every 30. 40 blocks. There. Emerald. Also make that common. Resources everywhere. Caverns. Flood the caverns. Caverns break the surface. Why not? Okay. Underground material. Ooh, we can mess around with that. That's cool. What is rock? I don't know, care. Okay, no border. Or void. Water. Larva. I'll just do water. And yeah. Allow on. Yep. Just ignore that. And yeah. Let's export. And now this will take a little bit of time, so I'll pause the video, meet you when it's done. Alright, so that took about a little over 10 minutes, but probably just because this world is so big, but we're finally gonna say how it is. After it loads. Dramatic pause. Oh. Aww, but I wanna use it! Whoa. Okay, so we'll explore that right after. To open this to LAN. Yeah. Okay, so now we can look around. So apparently there's a chest here. Whoa. Where did that stuff come from? I have no idea. So I did a lot of random stuff with this world. No, and there's a black giant cavern, and what is this stuff? This is mycelium. Oh. It's just, I didn't recognize it on my texture pack. Yes, this is the Cattercraft texture pack. So for some reason the caverns are gigantic, which is awesome. And then the pine forest, I like the new pine trees in this. They're really cool. Is there a render distance? Nope, it's on that. So I don't really know. It's pretty awesome as far as awesomeness goes. So you can see where I selected it for it to be pine forest, it did so, and where I kind of cut away, it did the weird water thing. If I was to go further, I would see I'd see the world cut off. But this is a big world, and it would like go into infinite water. So there's also play here. This world is really weird because I messed it up completely. If you actually took your time and were trying to make something amazing, then this is definitely the best program to use. And so it's really good if you want to make custom terrain. If you want to make something like the survival games map. I think the survival games map might have been created with World Painter, along with the mines. It's not good for creations, but it's good for a basic world. And just if you want to create a normal world, like maybe just to play on, it's really good for that. And like you can set for there to be 1 billion diamonds, like like I said. So I don't really know what I need to explain. There's these messed up trees where I wanted messed up trees to be. And then there's the frost, which I put up here on this giant weird mountain. Probably should have made the caverns a little more sparse, because I don't really know how to do that, but I've not had this program long, but it's pretty amazing. And if you're looking into making anything like an adventure map, then I'd highly recommend this program. And then there's this sandy swamp, which makes sense. And there's a floating cactus. No, what? Floating cactus. What is this madness? So, yeah, I don't really know what more to explain. It's an awesome thing that you can use. I know this wasn't the best tutorial, but I'll find it somewhat useful. And you can see there's diamonds everywhere. Those are diamonds, so you know. And this texture pack, it's Cattercraft. I'm not releasing it until I have a good bit of stuff done. Diamonds everywhere. Oh, I'd love to play on this world. Well, not this world, but a world like this. So, yeah, leave a rating if you'd so like. If you're gonna leave a rating, please make it positive. Because if you have nothing good to say, then don't say anything at all. But please say good things. So, I'm going to use the remaining time of this video to explain some things and stuff. So, this is about my normal channel, the one you're watching this video on, and my art channel. So, I've been trying to get on the art channel, I've been trying to get a lot more art time lapses in because freaking school is starting in about like 2 days. And so that means I won't be able to get any orders in. I don't even know if I'll have enough time, because every day I'll only have about an hour of free time and maybe like a few minutes in the morning, but I'm not gonna be able to make videos unless it's on a weekend. So don't expect any content unless it's a weekend, because I'm not gonna be able to make anything unless it's a weekend unless I somehow have time, but I'm not going to, because my bus schedule is pretty bad, and I'll be on the bus for about an hour after school actually gets out, and I'll have a lot more homework, and yeah. So that's gonna completely mess up my schedule, so I'm not gonna be able to upload much and or take care of the server. So if you're ordering an avatar, if you have ordered an avatar and it's not done, then I'm gonna try and get it done very soon, because I've been trying to get most of them done. I don't think I have any urgent ones left. I just uploaded one today. I think that was the last urgent one, so I'll probably do the rest when I have time. But if you do order an avatar soon, and then don't expect it to be instant, because I won't have time to do it. So even if you set a time constraint for 1 week, there's a chance that I might not be able to. If it's really urgent, like for some reason you really need that avatar, then you can put a time constraint and I'll try and have it for high priority. But if you just want it pretty soon, then please just don't do it. Just don't set a time constraint, because it gives me a lot of pressure, and I think you do need it urgently, and it can mess up my schedule too, because an avatar will take about 3 hours total, not the whole avatar but thing. I have to draw it, scan it in, which is like half an hour, then I actually have to do the thing, which is like a little over an hour, and then to render, to make the time lapse, The annoying thing with my editor, which is Vegas Movie Studio, it's a cheaper version of Vegas Pro, is I can't shrink down the length of the video too drastically, so I render it once, and then I speed it up, render it once, and then take that render, speed it up again, and then it's a good speed, because otherwise the time lapse is like 15 minutes and it's not too exciting. So I'm trying to keep them short, like 2 or 3 minutes long. And also editing, the first render takes sometimes an hour, and the second render is usually pretty quick, and then an upload time. So overall it can take like 3 to 4 hours, and that's only if I'm focused on it, if everything's going right. If I have to do homework in the middle of that, or if I have to stop, then it can take, I may have to pause, and like it could take a day. But so to my normal channel, I just came up on a stack of videos, because it's 64 videos. This is gonna be my 65th, and I'm gonna do something special for the 100th. I know it's still a bit away, but I just wanted to make that clear. And that may not be for a while, because school will be on for a long time, and I'm gonna be cut back drastically on my upload time. Like I'm already not too constant with my uploads, but then it'll be even less constant. Maybe only like a video a month, sometimes not even that. Or if I have some free time, I'll try to make as many videos as I can. So I'm gonna have no schedule, so don't be like, you haven't uploaded in forever, because one day I might upload 5 videos, and then like 1 month I won't upload one, because I don't know, I have a lot of stuff going on, and I'm gonna have close to no time, and I want to make that clear before anyone starts complaining, not that I have too many people watching my videos. Also, Cattercraft, my server. If you're a member, you can still get on whenever you want, and I'll try to answer your questions if you have any. But I won't be able to get on myself, so you can get on, record, I don't care, because that's kind of the idea of the server, is you can do whatever you want, and I'll just drop in occasionally. And it's gonna have to be more occasionally. I just keep reiterating how little time I'm going to have. So I'm just giving you a little heads up, because I know I haven't been constant. Art order forms I've been procrastinating greatly on, and a lot of you have been getting mad, and I'm truly sorry. It's just I'm really tired today. One reason my voice is kind of hoarse and tired is because yesterday we had to go to like back to school night. It was like hours and hours long. I'm really bad at reading schedules, and I figured out my schedule, and my mom is like in the PTA for her school, so we had to stay the whole time. And then we went out to dinner, and earlier that day with me and Ghost Skull went out to a water park, so I was already really tired, so I'm gonna try and get a good night's sleep. Maybe tomorrow I'll be able to make some videos. I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna be making a lot more cinematics, because a lot of you like those. They say it's better than some of my commentaries, and I agree, because I'm not the best commentator. I'll admit that admittingly. See what I mean? I'll give you a little heads up. The next cinematic I'm doing was Ghost Skull's idea. He's been into Sherlock Holmes, and I've been learning a few editing techniques, and I'm going to be using a lot of green screening. And we're doing some behind the scenes videos too, but at the rate we're going with that cinematic, you're not gonna see it for a while. And lastly, but completely not least, Carrot. I don't know if I actually told you at all about the movie, if I've gotten some videos uploaded about Carrot. In case you didn't know, that's the movie that I've mentioned a few times. We had a big gathering to try and work on it a few months ago, and that completely didn't work out. Everyone was fighting, and we barely got anything done, so I'm gonna be writing a script and completely reimagining the thing. I might have to replace some actors. I might have to get some new actors. But at any rate, you're not going to see that movie. Probably maybe even for another year because we're all procrastinators and I have to make a lot of adjustments, and writing a script doesn't take a day, and it's a movie. We might shorten it a bit, like maybe 40 minutes or so. I don't know how long, and we barely have anything written out, so I can't jump to conclusions on how that's going to turn out. But yeah, this video has been long enough. I'll probably put a annotation in the video. But yeah, thanks for watching. Do cool stuff. Subscribe, rate, comment, check out my art channel. Links in the description like always. And thanks for watching.